Good morning, veterans. So we're here, the VAT team, back at it again with another analysis on the 30th of January. So as you analysis, and for the past like 3 days, was very correct. So if you follow both our analysis, it was very correct because we said it's gonna be a buy and we're gonna have a bullish rally, and we had a bullish rally. Of course, we said they're gonna break out, and it break in a bullish rally where we had a high probability. Also, as you can see, the trend is going up. We said in yesterday's analysis that if you want to enter in this bullish lottery, you're going to have to look for pullbacks. I don't know if anyone followed that, but if you followed that, there were pullbacks here, there were pullbacks here, there's a pullback here, so you can still enter this rally because it's going up, it's going for a long buy. I believe there will be a take profits, like our next take profit is here or here, approximately here, guys. It's going to be going up for a while now. Okay, let's go into today's analysis. So as you see, we're just analyzing from the 4 hour to the 1 hour and so on. Okay, so I'm just gonna deal with the trend now. I'm just gonna deal with the trend. As you can see now, we're in an uptrend. And one way to enter the bullish rally is to look for pullbacks. As I said earlier, don't look for pullbacks in the 4 hour. Just go for the 1 hour or the 30 minutes time frame. Just use the 1 hour for looking for pullbacks. As I said yesterday, as you can see here, we had a pullback here. So if you wanted to enter this trade, you could have placed your entry just above this rectangle here, just above this rectangle. As I told you, you're supposed to place your entry above the first bearish candle. You're supposed to trade above the first bearish candle, which is here, so your entry is supposed to be here. So if you had an entry there, a buy stop there, you could have gone into a buy now. There's another, when we had another pullback here, which is very minor though, but it's still a pullback. Yeah, we had here a pullback. So if you wanted to enter this, you would have entered in top of this rectangle. So you could have pressed your entry here above the first bearish candle. Look for pullbacks, guys. If you wanna enter this rally, wait for a pullback. Okay, now we have a pullback, so we're gonna analyze this pullback. So though we have a morning star candlestick pattern, but I'm sure it's not a reversal pattern because we're in an uptrend and we are nowhere near like a resistance level. I'm going to talk on that soon. Okay, now so if you want to enter this trade, so it's gonna be an uptrend continuation, I believe so. These are just pullbacks, minor pullbacks. And if I can press my support and resistance, we have a major support and resistance here, we have it. So yeah, and I believe we had it here because yeah, we had it there. That's why the price kind of reacted there with a pullback. The price always reacts with a pullback when it's going in an uptrend. Always shows a pullback or a retest when is near the resistance or the support level. So let's go to a big time frame, like a 4 hour. Yeah, as you can see here, this was like a major support resistance level, but also we have here, which so I believe we are gonna have the next pullback. let me just remove this trend line. The price is gonna go up, guys. Price is gonna go up, and it's gonna bounce at this level again, either above and bounce here, or here and it will bounce back. But I am sure it will go above and bounce here and go again, or it can go and bounce here and go up again. So depends on two things, but all in all, you have to enter your trade in these pullbacks, guys. So here you have to place like your entry above this bearish doji candle here. There's a doji candle here, indecision candle, you can say, marks a reversal. So above that indecision candle, you're gonna press a buy stop. So if the price goes above and it triggers your buy stop, you are going into a straight buy. It's a sniper entry, and your stop loss is supposed to be exactly below the last lower high. So your stop loss is supposed to be here, somewhere here. For some who have a big amount of capital, which I advise to trade this with a big amount of capital, like 500 plus, you can place your stop loss here because that is not too much. But here is the best place to place your stop loss, here between this and this. The place stop loss can be here, because if the price breaks, and it will take hours for it to come and touch your stop loss, like hit your stop loss. No. So anyway, as I told you, stick to the pullbacks and you will enter these trades very well and very fine. So let's go to the in the crash and boom, we have an uptrend. As you can see, the uptrend is, we are still an uptrend here for the crash 500. So it's still safe to use the, is it loading or something? I believe it's loading also. Okay, yeah, I believe it was, yeah, it was still loading. But anyway, let's go to another index there, the boom 500. This is my favorite crash and boom index, like my favorite index, more than even the v75. So we have an uptrend here. As you can see, for those people who used it was not a golden hour, but if we were not trading up in golden hour, this was a major move for VAT too. So anyway, many people don't see this part. We usually have a head and shoulder pattern also at the bottom. Like, I feel like I'm gonna turn the screen so that you guys maybe can see. Don't know if you will see it, but anyway, for me I see it very well, like very well, because I turn my screen upside down. So here is a neckline for our head and shoulder pattern. Yes, it's a head and shoulder pattern, guys. If you can see this, then we have this. It's an upside down head and shoulder pattern. Yeah, they do exist and they are very much useful. But anyway, in our boom and 500 and boom 500 and clash 500, we usually just note the trends and we scalp, so we don't follow chart patterns. We have a perfect strategy for that. So we usually analyze the trend and we scalp the market with our VAT strategy. So don't go and focus for chart patterns. Chart patterns and candlestick patterns, they're usually 5. Don't go and look for chart patterns in the boom 500, the crash 500. As you can see, we are in a consolidation here, same as yesterday, but kind of an uptrend, and we had a break there. So we're in a break of a downtrend, I believe. So anyway, we have a consolidation here. So if someone is using the VAT, is supposed to use the VAT1 plus for the boom 500, still you can use it now. You can use it very fine. Anyway, we're in a consolidation, we're in an uptrend, depends on the which analysis, because if in the 30 minutes is kind of an uptrend, guys, though it's consolidating. As you see, we have a lower high than the last high, and also you can see we have a higher low than the last low high, so kind of it's consolidating there. So anyway, you use the VAT1 plus for the boom 500, and the crash 500 is quite loading. I don't know why I have a perfect light into it here, so I don't know. Okay, anyway, if it fails and something, I will post in the group. I'll post a screenshot on what the trend is for the boom, for the crash. But just know this: all my students who use the VAT, I don't need to analyze this. I know you have mastered the analysis of the crash 500 and the boom 500, and most of them, they are good. They usually just send me results, and I don't like posting them in the group. But if you want, I will start to. Okay, there's my $100. I'm done with the golden hours, and they usually trade way before even me, because when I wake up late, I usually just go for the VAT2 because I can hold the trades. But when I wake up early, I trade the using the VAT1 plus. I make sure I find out of all these indices, I just need to find the perfect one for the VAT1 plus. I know, because the boom has to be in a downtrend, the crash has to be in an uptrend for both of those indices. But for the V75, guys, I still look for pullbacks and put a buy stop at the top of the first bearish candle in a pullback. So here our buy stop is gonna be here above the rectangle here. Yeah, that's perfect. So just wait for it. If it breaks below. Wait for it to go below the last higher low. There will always be a latest if it goes below the last higher low, if there's a break below. But a break below now is very rare. If there's a break below, wait for it to go here, then I will update you, because if it breaks below, I will have to update you guys. That's why we usually have the market update video. So watch this, guys, and share.